Hey guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Now, this is What If Deku is a Dragonkin, part 18. I think. Yeah, because I think last time we were on 17, so yeah, this one's 18. Yeah, before we begin our story, I'm just trying to think on who I had who paired. I don't remember. I know I had female Shota Todoroki. I name her Shota all the time because it's just easier for me. Because I really can't really come up with a more better female name for that, but that's what I've been using, and that's probably what it's going to be for a while. And I've got Izuku and them paired up, and I know Ida and Bakugo, I believe. Mina and Kennedy, Ozawa's daughter. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'll just go what I originally thought it was going to be. So if I did, if I made a mistake, what I said previous, my bad. I just don't really remember right now. As everyone as the villain team goes in first, as it's Bakugo and Ida. As we cut to Shota and Izuku, as Izuku's, what do you think, Todoroki? What's the game plan should be? As Shota's thinking, as she's like, as she finally speaks. I'm a little rusty at this, so I'm like, I have took a day break, but enough about that. Let's get back to the story. It's just considering you have a fire base ability, Firebase quirk, like mine, we would match well together. Outside of not using my ice, that would be a problem. I mostly focus my ability. I am as equal as good as I am at my ice. So I don't think I should have a problem. My best get what's going to happen is that blonde kid is going to run at he's going to go head first. He seems like the type that doesn't think straight. Personally, I think he's the idiot. And that stuck up Ida guy, he would be child's play to deal with. So how about this? It would be make more sense that we would split our forces, divide and conquer. Do you have any objections to this? As Izuku's like, I don't mind. If let me Todoroki, let me handle the blonde. Me and him have some catching up to do. And she's like, whatever, let's just get this done. As we cut to the Bakugo, where he's at in the building, it's like you four eyes. No, he would say this instead. He would be like, I want to do this one instead. He's like, you engine legs. Stay guard the bomb while I deal with the freak. And if I see that half and half that half and half freak, I'll deal with her too. Just don't get in my way. Just stay there and guard the bomb. Pencil pusher. As he's just trying to protest, but Bakugo's not much for teamwork. As Shota looks at the building, he's like, my guess, the bomb's probably near the top floor. As Izuku's like, yeah, I expect as much. As he grabs Shota, as she's like, what you're doing, just hold on. As he conjures, his wings come out. As he flies up, not to the top floor area, but in the middle ground. As Shota gets in the window, as she's like, I could have done that using my ice. As Izuku's like, yeah, but you need to serve your energy, just in case. I'm a cautious type. As Izuku flies down, as he hears Bakugo, where are you at, freak? As he's like, oh, I gotta go, Shota. Or Todoroki. I'll see you at the finish line. as he zooms down. Oh, Izuku's excuse, he didn't give a shit if she had enough energy or not. He just wanted to fly. That's his excuse, because he likes flying. As Bakugo bursts through the door with his explosions, using for I totally forgot the word. I had it in my head a second ago. I just had it. Momentum. There we go. To go faster, As he's like, "Where are you, freak?" As he's looking around, as Izuku's, up in air still. As he starts throwing fire at Bakugo, it singes hair. Bakugo gets invisibly upset. As he's like, "Get down here, freaking fight me one on one." We cut back to as we cut to Inko and All Might. As All Might's like, that young man needs to. Something wrong with that guy. With that one. Understood, All Might. The boy is, as Inko's like, fire maiden, Inko, whatever. And she's like, the boy's too hot headed. He's a danger to himself and others at this current stage. I don't believe he has the qualities to be a hero personally. As All Might disagrees, yes, he is. As All Might's like, yeah, he has a shitty personality, but we could easily mold that and mold him into a great hero. He does have a powerful quirk. As Inko, quirks doesn't make an automatically good hero. All Might. Yes, he does have a very powerful quirk. But because of the powerful quirk, he's let all this praise he most likely had through his whole childhood, saying he's the best. That gave him a bad attitude and an arrogant personality that needs to be molded out before we can even begin talking about him being a actual hero. Well, regardless, All Might, let's keep watching the test. As Bakugo's like, I had enough of this shit. As he bursts up with his quirk up in the air, as he's about to blast Midoriya as he's coming for a pass. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't realize I had that still on. I apologize for a straight pause. I just was trying to think what I was going to do next, but I got it now. As as Bakugo is about to use his explosions, as Izuku flanks him, as Izuku claws him. Well, I don't have the rest of the graphic on it, but yeah, as he claws him in the back, as Bakugo screams, he grabs his face and flies down and hits the ground hard. As he picks him up by the head, as he tosses him inside the building, as he hits the wall, as he's down on he's leaning against the wall, his foot's on the ground. Bakugo stares at Izuku as he's walking towards him. You're gonna pay for that, freak. As he blasts explosion right in front of Izuku, as Bakugo smiles, he just used a normal explosion, as it barely moved Izuku. As the dust clears, as Izuku's, he's all fine and dandy. As he blocked with his arm, as Izuku cracks a grin, you're gonna have to do a lot better than that, racist. It's like, for the last time, I'm not a racist. as he starts splashing Midori over and over again. Trying to, at least. As Izuku's going back, weaving back and forth. As he knees him in his stomach. Grabs his face. As he charges into a wall, breaking through that wall. As he tosses him to the side. As Izuku... As Bakugo coughs up a little blood. As Izuku walks up. I'm very disappointed in you, Blondie. Figured you would put at least a bit of a fight. Are you sure you're in the right school? I mean, they probably got some sidekick school somewhere around here. Or maybe you're just not 1A material. Bakugo hears a click in both his gauntlets as he smiles, as he's like, "You're dead." As he pops both the pins, as it goes off, as Izuku gets hit by it, as he goes through several walls. Very well then. As he dusts some stuff off him, as he's like, "Well, I guess no more playing Mr. Nice Guy now. Now you pissed me off. I was talking." As he's slowly walking up to Bakugo, as Bakugo goes for a charge. As Bakugo goes going for a right hook, as Izuku grabs his wrist, pulls him over his shoulder, and slams him in the ground, like he did in canon. As Izuku bends down, slapping his Bakugo's cheeks, as he's like, now, Blondie. We have so much fun to do. You can't quit on me now. As Bakugo shoots this explosion off in front of him, trying to hit Izuku, as Izuku jumps back. As Bakugo starts screaming, he's like, "My name is Bakugo. Koski, remember it, weakling. There's no way you're stronger than me." As he's trying to hype himself up, because Bakugo, he has to, think he's the best, or, he goes postal. As Bakugo's panting beneath his breath, as that took a lot out of him. Because I gave him a Howler's Impact early on, so he has the gauntlet thing, so he has that shit. He used both of them at the same time, so he only has a little bit of ammunition left. He might have the impact, but it's nowhere near mastered yet. He just barely, figured it out, so he doesn't. It's a work in progress, so he hasn't got it totally perfected yet. As Izuku points his hand out like it's a gun, as his fingertip emits a black lightning, as he starts shooting his finger like a gun, as he's shooting at Bakugo's limbs, as he goes down to his knees, as it electrocutes him. Pretty good. Not told to knock him out, but Bakugo's not gonna like what I'm gonna do to him now. As Izuku walks over to him, picks him up by the head, lifts him up. Well, picks him up by the face, lifts him up, and starts electrocuting Bakugo. As it got to the point where they were about to tell Deku to stop, as Izuku hears like a big clash, as majority of the building is frozen. Shota, she got pissed off. Ida was moving around a lot, so she just froze the whole area besides the bomb. So Ida's frozen in ice as she touches the bomb, as Izuku still frying, giving him a bottomless Bakugo. Shock lip therapy for you. As he drops him, as they pronounce, "Hero team wins," as Izuku walks off. Izuku walks up to the observant area as Mina runs over to him as she hugs him as she congratulates the job well done. Even though you went a little hard there, Izu. I don't know what you mean, Mina. I was being very civil. No, I don't think so, sweetie. Don't think so, Miss. Oh, sorry. And she's like, I don't think so, Izu. As All Might goes over to young Izuku, I see you have your mother's ferocity. Don't like to go easy on people. As all the students heard that, they don't know who he's talking about. Yeah, because he has two hero parents, so double hero parents. So as Izuku's like, as All Might's like, but you went a little too far there, young Tusuma. As she's like, no, I don't. I believe I don't agree with you, All Might. It was either that, it was either the electricity, as she shows electricity from his hands, or broken bones. So I aim towards electricity. Don't worry, your little pretty little head, number one hero. I didn't kill him. As Izuku walks off with Mina, as they tuck him along with themselves. As Kinode walks up to Izuku and Mina, as she takes off her headphones, as she's like, "What's up, Dragon Boy?" As Izuku looks at her, as she's like, "Nice job on the hero versus villain test. Especially nice job on that dick. I believe he called himself Bakugo or something like that. I really don't care. He seems seems not the type to be able to keep his cool at any length. I was afraid I'd be team up with him because he's not the type to have teamwork. Wanted to say hi, and I wanted to get your girlfriend. I take it, judging by the way you're clean on him. As Mina's like, yep. As I was to get your as she sits down next to Mina, as she's like, so what do you want to do for the how you want to play this? As as they begin discussing their plans throughout the whole event, they they did teamwork the whole time. This slaughtering the opposition, the the villains like it was nothing. I really don't care who it would be because I don't want them to put them through Shin and Liu because that would be insane. Both of them at the same time. So yeah, no, I'm good on that. Because when it comes down to it, there's Mina with with magic to boost her defense and all her other attributes like strength, speed, those type of attributes. Not the other ones that some of you guys are probably thinking, but let's. So, and then you have Kennedy. It has water manipulation mixed with cork canceling abilities. So yeah, they would do a really good job. As the rest of the tests would go as canon, as All Might gives his speech to each one what they did wrong. So he already talked to Izuku and he told him again, like the whole, they should be, with such powerful quirks with Shota and Izuku, they could be a devastating team with fire, ice, fire with another fire with electricity, and plus his he flies, so that's another aspect of him. It makes him even more dangerous. That's not going into none of his fire spears and his death lightning spear. I think I called it. Not totally sure, but I think what I called it. So you have Mina and Kennedy getting along. That's confusing to Izuku. Because at first she totally hated her, and now they're like best friends. I don't like through the un unbeknownst to Izuku, Mina and her talked a lot during the test and afterwards a little bit, especially in the locker room when they changed and everything like that. So they're Mina's cool, sir. She's just overly friendly sometimes when it comes to someone saving her. That was just the type of thing she does. And when yeah, when they were talking, yeah, it's like Kinde was like, "No, we like I only met the guy like once. That's not happening." So even though she finds him attractive and all, but she's not going to step over the boundaries of clearly Mina stet, but set. So yeah, she's not that type of person. And Bakugo was sent to Recovery Girl because of the electric treatment he got from Deku or Izuku. Yeah, so he didn't really have a good time. As we cut to the day progressed, they finished the rest of their school finished the rest of their schoolwork as Mina and Izuku go off to the room for the night. As we cut to sometime during that night at Holsu City, as you have Bahamut floating over some buildings that seem like to be the good part of the town, as he sees a man in a plague mask dragging a little girl in bandages. You wanted to see me, Bahamut? As you see a girl, a dragonkin female, and she's like, "Good, Tina, you're here." You see that human dragging that smaller human around? As Tina's like, "Yes, Bahamut? I want him dead, and I want the girl. She's very important for my future plans. Wipe them all out. Leave no one alive. But the girl must not be harmed. Understood?" "I have no problem doing this for you, Bahamut. But after this, I want to know where my brother is." As Bahamut, "Very well, Tina. I will tell you where he's located at. Once this job is done. Do not fail me, Tina. I, I took your clan in by the goodness of my heart." "Yes, Bahamut," as she disappears. As you have Tina, as she just walks up to the front door of the where the Yakuzas are hiding at, as she kicks it in, as the door goes flying off the hinges, as there's a bunch of Yakuzas staring at her. As her as she goes in a sprint, as she slices all of them in little fine pieces, as she flicks some flesh off her long fingernails, as a piece of flesh hits the wall, as she looks up the as she continues massacring everyone using fire and dousing some in lava. She's a she's a lava dragonkin, by the way, so let you guys know. As Tina massacres all his eight precinct of death, I think that what they're called. As all that's left is Overhaul and Airy. Yeah, she wiped out his men before he even got to Overhaul because wanted to make sure that he doesn't do anything rash. She doesn't know about his quirk, but she doesn't care. She'll kill him right off the bat. He won't even get a chance. That's what she's thinking. As Tina walks in the main area where overhaul is, as there's like one guard holding Eri, kind of roughly, as Tina looks at the girl, as she gives her a smile, as she looks over to overhaul, as she says, "Human, give me the girl, and I'll kill you painfully. I'll kill you." Sorry, give me a second here. Or I'll give me a girl. I'll kill you painlessly. Painlessly. If not, then I'll get creative. His overhaul grab. He for this instance, for this scenario, he does have cork canceling bullets early on. As he starts firing at Tina, as she just flicks the bullets out of the way as she gets closer to him. "Stop resisting, human. Give me what I want." As she grabs him by the face, as he forced him. Sorry, she forced him down. Overhaul smiles as he has his hands on the ground, as a pillar of ground spikes a form in front of Tina as it makes contact as it breaks on on impact as Tina tilts her head a little bit and she's like, "Is that all you got, human? Pathetic." As she takes his head and slices his head off, as she burns throws his head with his body as he burns vaporize overhaul. You could have try to run for it. As Tina blasts him without even looking at him, as he there's nothing left but dust. As Aries scared, "Are you gonna hurt me?" As Tina's like, "Not me, dear, but I don't know what Bahamut has planned for you." As she picks her up, "But it's not gonna be good." As Tina is constantly thinking in her head, like, why does Bahamut need this human, specifically this human, for his plans? He hasn't told the rest of his allies what he has planned for for say when he found when he found intel about Ares Quark. Yeah, he had a big grin. He's like, he's happy, and it's poetic to him using a human for what he has planned. Before Ari could say anything else, as Tina's like, "Sleep." As Tina puts Ari into a sleep using magic, because magic. As as Ari falls asleep, as she flies up to Bahamut, as she hands her over, as Tina's like, "Why do you need this human specifically?" As Bahamut looks at her, was he's like, "This little human is the key of everything. The key to eradication of all humankind." As they go back to their headquarters or where they're located at. Not sure where that would be. Maybe in the forest or in another dimension. Who knows? Bahamut's quite powerful, so wanted to get the USJ attack in here, but I don't think we're gonna make it because we're almost at 30 minutes. I like to keep it between 30 to 40 minutes, and the USJ. I'm going to have to just think about it a little more. What am I do to it? Because I have to have story wise. I mean, action part would be pretty easy. I just need to get. I just need to think on it more. By tomorrow, I should have a good plot point and everything like that. So, hope you guys have a good night and day, judging by time zones. All right, catch you guys later. Bye.